Hello, welcome to the Treasure Box. I know it has been a while. This is Wendy for anyone new visiting or stopping by. I sell vintage and contemporary jewelry and accessories. So I have a table full of jewelry and I have decided to do themes. So this video's theme is flower jewelry. So we'll go ahead and get started. First up is this enamel necklace. It is a sort of a vase pendant. It's looking a little bit dark, but these are actually red or garnet colored, but for some reason they're looking black. I think I'm gonna get a lighter colored tablecloth. I like the red, but it may not be showing some of the colors as well. It does look cloisonné, but as you can see, the gold is almost like painted on, so it is just enamel vase. Then we are going to move on to these two lovely brooches. And I'm showing them together. This one is from BSK, and there's not a lot known about BSK. They were around from like the late 1940s to early 1980s in New York, and BSK stands for the initials of the founders, Benny Steinberg, Slovit, and Kaslow. But they created some really beautiful jewelry. I have a few of their brooches, and they're just really well made. But what I like about this brooch is that they constructed it in two pieces, so it gives it a lot of dimension. So we have that, and then sort of a similar creation is by Lisner. So this is a silver tone flower brooch as well, but same kind of construction, made in two pieces, and it's kind of the curled leaves, but it just gives the brooch a lot more dimension than had it been made with just sort of one piece. So I really liked these two a lot. And let's see, I'm gonna take out a few more here. Okay, so I'll move on to these bangles. So I have found a few bracelets by her, and let's see, I'm going to hold this the right way. So most of the time you find the bangles from her, you'll see these initials, and I think this is going the right way. It looks like HI, and usually that's the only thing on the bracelets, but sometimes you'll get her actual name on the other side, which is Zhu Longxing. A lot of people list these as vintage. I'm not sure. If anybody knows more about her, there's not a lot listed online, but she does create these beautiful enamel bangles, and it's not like they're huge money makers, but they sell from about 15 to 35, and they're really pretty, and people really like them. They don't really sit too long if you put them in your store. So we've just got this white flower one, and then this blue, pink, and green bangle. Okay, and then we have this bracelet by Salisbury Pewter, and it is the month of August. So they have this series, and I'll put a link to their website below if you've never been there. They are based in Eaton, Maryland, and they've been creating handcrafted metal products since the 1970s. And so they have this flower of the month. I think this is a poppy. And it's not that they're that expensive. I think they're well made and really like beautiful jewelry. And I really like these bracelets. I think this is the second or third flower of the month cuff that I have found. And you can buy this new. This honestly looks brand new, but you can also go to the website as well and buy these flower of the month cuffs as well. And then some museum pieces. So if anybody who's been watching my channel regularly knows that I love museum reproduction pieces. I don't think this one is a museum reproduction piece, but it is from the Museum of Fine Arts Boston, and I'll hold it a bit closer. You can see it says 1925 and sterling. And I think these are iris flowers. And then this one is a reproduction piece. So this is from the Metropolitan Museum of Art, marked MMA on the back, and I think in 1985. It's both a pendant and a brooch. And I'll hold this a little bit closer. This is most likely, I think, 24 karat gold plate with a blue enamel. And this is taken from, it's a Indian mughal flower, and it's taken from an antique manuscript, but really pretty brooch. And you know I love the Metropolitan Museum of Art jewelry. I love their store. I love going to the Met. I haven't been there in a while. The Egyptian wing is my favorite. It has been since I was a kid. Let's see. Got a few more pieces out here. Okay. So I'll go ahead with this Carolee brooch. So this is a gold tone Carolee brooch with little faux mini pearls. And I think this is a newer Carolee. It's like in mint condition, so definitely not vintage unless somebody kept it really well. But so I just think it's a new Carolee. And then this necklace by Pididdly Links, and it's marked Kingston on the back, as most of their tags are. I think that was the location of their last studio where a lot of their jewelry was produced. So if you're not familiar with Pididdly Links, she created this really beautiful sort of Art Nouveau, Victorian style revival jewelry, usually brass and Swarovski crystals. And they kind of had this sort of like antiqued finish to them to make them look older, but really pretty jewelry, and it's very collectible. People really love Pididdly Links. So we have that. And this bracelet, which I am keeping for myself. I love this bracelet. It's unsigned, and I know if you look at it, let's just say you slide these apart, it looks like there's charms missing. And they're not. I found a few listed on WorthPoint, and this actually is the correct number. So either the chain has stretched a little bit, or they just created that much room so they'd slide better. But I really think somebody should recreate this. It's such a charming bracelet. So hummingbirds and flowers. So I'm going to keep that one for a little while. And then this bracelet here. And it's one of those ones that was probably vintage silverware, like flatware, that was turned into a bracelet. So it says silver plate on it. I can't tell if I'm holding it the right way. And then the clasp says Hong Kong. So I'm not sure if this was made in Hong Kong or pieces came from different places. But anyway, just sort of like a vintage handcrafted bracelet made from flatware. And then we have these couple pieces. So this is a lovely Trifari necklace, and I think one of the more collectible necklaces. And it has these little like gold buds with these faux pearls, but the way it's constructed, it did lend itself to a lot of wear. So it looks great from the front, but you can see on the back the way those links work, it just really created a lot of gold tone wear. So that's the only downside of this necklace, but really beautiful Trifari necklace. And then another Trifari piece. So we have this gold tone brooch with these sort of marquee shaped acrylic stones. And we have that. And then just two more pieces. I love this necklace. It's only my second piece by them. So this is PassilleSylvestre. And this is a couple that was based in the Quebec area. Her name was Micheline de Passille, and her partner Yves Sylvestre, and may not be pronouncing that exactly correct. They were self-taught artisans, and they did a lot of enamel on copper work as well as tableware. But their jewelry is very collectible, especially their sort of mid-century designs. Those go for a little bit more. But I love their jewelry, and it's great to find their pieces. So we have that necklace. And then this really wonderful necklace for last. It looks heavier than it is, but it's really dainty. It's so lightweight, and it's kind of hard to see against the red tablecloth, but it is a woman, and she kind of looks like she has, I almost look like grapes, but like ivy or flowers around her head. And this is celluloid, kind of with a sort of faux tortoise style. I did notice this small little break here in the link, so that would need to be either fixed. It's not going to come off, but it definitely is a flaw. So I don't find a lot of these celluloid pieces. I know they're vintage. I'm not sure if, I don't think they're antique. I don't think we're crossing that 100-year mark. But if anybody knows any more about the celluloid pieces, please let me know in the comments. I'll just continue to research. But really lovely piece, and these definitely do sell for a little bit more. So that is it for all the flower jewelry. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please hit like, subscribe, comment below. Let me know more things you'd like to see. And I promise I will be back sooner than later. As I mentioned, I have a table full of jewelry, so I need to get making these videos. So anyway, I will see you soon. Okay, bye.